So, Barron Trump, it's official. Barron Trump invested $30 million in Bitcoin 30 minutes before Donald Trump's China tweet last week. Turns out that wallet cashed out at $190 million just 24 hours later, which is just proof that Barron Trump and the Trump family did insider trading with Bitcoin. And it is a shame that the president of the United States, who's apparently a billionaire, has to rely on tactics like this to make his 6'8" son rich. Technically, insider trading with Bitcoin isn't insider trading because it is not an asset that is controlled by the SEC. So, actually a genius move on Barron's part.
So that set me off down a bit of a rabbit hole. The first of which is a rabbit hole I think very few people go down, which is actually fact-checking a clip. So it is possible that Barron Trump did that, but these guys sitting in a park podcasting with sunglasses, and there's nothing wrong with that, cannot prove that that was Barron Trump. They are correct that a wallet did this move. This wallet is a whale, and this wallet has been making moves that appear to be coincident with things that have happened within this administration and seem to be working out well for this wallet. And that wallet, I think, currently has a short position on Bitcoin right now, so we'll see what happens next. Also, I do think, while I don't think Bitcoin is a full SEC-regulated asset, there are things that they can do. It's not like a full-on free-for-all. But the point of the reel, even if the specifics aren't correct, which is important, is true, and they should stick to what they can prove, which is that somebody knows what's going on, somebody's getting rich, and the Trump family in particular has a very openly, very obviously shown that they are willing to do things that enrich crypto based on the positions that they have, in addition to their dealings in the Middle East. They're just openly doing family business dealings. We've talked about the corruption. It's very open and obvious. If you can't see it, you're an idiot. And the only way to cope is what some of the people in the comments of this are doing, which is saying, well, good, they deserve it because I am brainwashed, essentially. Good for you. Congratulations. It must be nice. I'd enjoy it. Now, the point of this, and the reason I bring this up, is because we already know crypto is involved in fraud. We know fraud is getting crazier. We know AI is accelerating all of it. We know the Trump administration is very open about their corruption. We know that a lot of what they do in the Middle East is based off of family enrichment. And so we're entering this space where people feel like, fuck, the world is just a big mess. Now, we're going to get to Zoran Mamdani because I think that's where all this leads. But I do want to say, before we even move on, that guy potentially spreading misinformation about Barron, it could be true, but you got to be fair. You can't just say things. The real truth about Barron I actually found in this clip.
Barron Trump is also a human Pleiadian, which is an extraterrestrial hybrid, who comes from the future and is here to play a key role once the Earth is liberated from the Cabal. As a starseed, in collaboration with other starseeds, it is believed that Barron Trump is going to be a leader in the New World. There have been two books that were written in the late 1800s where they show that Barron actually went back to 1881, and how that happened was Nikola Tesla actually perfected time travel 10 years before the military industrial complex did.
Very interesting, because he's never done an interview, he's never talked publicly, so he's like a mystery, right?
He's a hidden genius, he doesn't really say much, but he's got a lot of knowledge because of his time traveling experience.
So I offer that just as a palate cleanser because other people are spreading misinformation about Barron and crypto dealings and things like that. And while the crypto stuff is not true, that is the real Barron, right? So it's just important for the fan base to know that it's just a whole Nikola Tesla thing. And he's the leader of the new world, and that's why he does. Are we okay as a society? Honestly, I think the answer is yes. I think I'm just getting shown this because the algorithm knows I'm a little pig slut, and I want to see crazy people, and then I walk around going, "Gosh, people are crazy." when I think if I went to my local barista and I was like, hey, do you think Barron Trump is a leader of the new world based on books that Nikola Tesla wrote or whatever I spaced out during that clip? I think they would say, did you want milk in your coffee? And please stop talking about a child. I don't care how old he is. I think it's enough. So, anyway, that brings us to the Zoran Mom Daddy moment we're having as it